All right, so I'm here now with Darren. Darren, tell us, why are we here? Where are we?
We're in, actually not Helsinki, I'm sorry, we're in Nuuksio, but it's the closest place to Helsinki that you can get and feel like you're nowhere near the city.
And why is this your favorite spot
I mean, you'll see in a second, you'll see. Like, we've not got to the exact spot yet, so we're gonna walk a little bit further. You know, I've always been one, being from London, you know, the big city, and being surrounded by people, cars, buildings, grey, you know, pollution.
Yeah.
So going from that to here, I always respected nature, but being in Finland, you know, where everyone respects nature, has been a, you know, for me, it's about serenity.
Can you tell me, what do you do for work here in Finland?
I'm a voice coach. So I work with people on helping them better their communicative ability, whether that's psychological, physical, emotional, so they can feel more confident, feel more comfortable speaking and being around other people. That's what I do.
What's happening now? Are we gonna go on the boat?
Yeah, once I make sure that my son's back in safe and secure, he doesn't try to swim after us, we can get on the boat.
Okay.
This is that thing my wife taught me. Clap your hands to scare the snakes off. Like that. Just in case there's any snakes. You never know. This is where, having done Bikram, comes in useful. Look, I can balance myself with my leg.
So graceful.
It's like a dance between me and the water. Just making sure we don't start sinking.
We don't want that.
We do not want that, no.
Do you need any help?
No, you're good.
So we're about to go on Darren's boat, and this is why we live in Finland. And here we go!
Alright, I'm gonna push this away now.
On the boat. Tell me just a little bit about the voice, because I've noticed.
Yeah.
People use their voices differently, and maybe even subconsciously, you relate to somebody who communicates better, not necessarily with the quality of their ideas, but if somebody communicates and uses their voice better, then the listeners somehow get influenced. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, but there's many aspects to that, because it's subjective both on the speaker part and on the listener's part. You've got different audiences. For example, if your audience are Valley girls in California and you're not using an upward inflection at the end of your sentences, they're not going to listen to you because they think you sound like their parent. And so, whereas that up talk annoys a hell of a lot of employees or people who have to listen to speakers like that. So it is subjective on both, you know, performer and audience member. However, there are the whole idea of resonance and resonating with people is you know, twofold. One is psychological, whereas you are literally saying something that people want to hear. You're resonating on the same idea or philosophy, but then also resonance is vibration, right? And how well your body, your instrument, can vibrate and send those vibrations out, which is what words are, like formulated as sound and, you know, articulated as words. How well you can do that will have a bigger impact on whoever's listening, because you literally can move people with vibration. That's why big baritone and bass, you know, singers physically move the audience. Physically do. You know, like you've seen those clips where female opera singers are breaking glass because they're high notes. Wow. There's vibrations that are breaking those glass. And so if those if those vibrations are connected emotionally with people, you can really change people's lives, change people's perspectives just by what you say and the way you say it. A lot of people are too analytical about speaking. They forget it's a physical deed.
Okay, so where are we now, Darren?
Right, now, I would say, here is possibly one of my favourite spots.
Who speaks well out there?
Out there.
Who do you look up to as a speaker?
Ooh. For voice production and resonance, it would have to be Obama.
Oh.
Because he's got a fantastic beefy voice, you know, and it resonates. It really does move rooms, and I don't think he would have got as far as he did without that. He didn't use the same trickery and rhetoric, although of course he has that. He's clearly had a voice coach.
Do you think? Is it clear to you?
Absolutely. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Actors are the same. Like Morgan Freeman is a good example.
Okay.
And he actually backed up one of my principles about yawning. And
What's the principle?
Well, it creates space and flexibility in your soft palate and your throat.
So yawning as an exercise?
Yeah. Keeping the front of your mouth closed, but yawning opens up the back.
Wow.
And it really helps you create space. You can create a deeper sound because there's a bigger chasm for vibrations to resonate.
When you think about both Obama and Morgan, they speak slow. Is that a thing that we train ourselves on?
I speak fast.
Yeah, I noticed that. So,
but that's a
speed has nothing to do with
nervous
it.
energy thing, actually, and it's one of those things that I need to work on. Because
so that's good. So even you still need to work on things.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I have to constantly remind myself to slow down. And it's only since you mentioned they speak slow that I reminded myself I need to also slow down.
But when you're so excited and enthusiastic and passionate about a subject,
Yes.
it's hard to...
Yeah. If I'm prepared, if I'm giving a talk or a presentation, then I'm ready. Or if I'm in a play or a film,
Then you pace yourself.
it's different, yeah. But you can choose your attitude. And once you do that, you can stop thinking about yourself and how you're affecting who you're speaking to. And once you let go of this inward inflection, you have got much more control over your impact on others and less conscious worrying about yourself.
All right, Darren, that was awesome. Thank you so much. So can you tell us what's the best way to find you and where are you online?
Well, actually, one of the best ways would be come to YouTube and find Improve Your Voice, which is my channel there. But also you could visit vocabilities.com and that'll have links to my online courses, which I have a public speaking mastery, advanced articulation, and the 8-week Improve Your Voice course, which covers about 70 different exercises taken from different disciplines on improving your instrument.